Hey, what's up, gentlemen? Cav, your fragrance guy, back with you once again today to do another unboxing. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. So this is Thierry Mugler, his latest Amen, the 2025 release called Steller. So I love this line. So if you're a mature man, you need to know this line, right? You may be hit or miss of what you like in the line, and they're kind of getting harder to find nowadays. But this is a fantastic line in my opinion. I own most, if not all, of everything in this line. So to say that, let's talk about this. When I discovered this was being released, I jumped on it, right? I have to get this. So I'm looking forward to trying it. But today we're going to do an unboxing, right? So let's kind of look at our box, right? It tightly wrapped cellophane on this guy. So that's good. Nice authentic box. So the front has the Mugler, the Amen, or Mugler, I should say, Amen and Steller, right? So it used to be Thierry Mugler in cursive. Now it's kind of big block letter. It's been that way for a little while. So on the top, I have nothing, right? Just kind of the cellophane. On one side, I have nothing, but you can see the crisp cellophane on it. I've got a little barcode on this one. I'll have to scan that to see what that is. And then the bottom. So one of the things that I do like with the Mugler line, right? So the batch code is on the bottom. So old eyes here, get a magnifying glass. Let's look at it. What is the batch code on this guy? Batch code on this is ABY-N1ET. ABY, we say ABY-N1ET. So that is the batch of this, which since this was released this year, should show up as this year or late last year, depending on how it checks out. So let's get into this. Let's find out what it is. So let's go ahead and do an unwrap. All right, this may be a little more difficult than I thought. There we go. It's in there pretty tightly. There we go. All right. So we have the cellophane off. Let's open the box and let's see what we got. So one of the things that I do like with Mugler, or Mugler, however you say it, is the circle. So this is, you can go online, you can register everything you've bought. If you bought it from them or if you bought it somewhere else, you can go through and register it under your name. I have several bottles registered. So I like that a lot. So you get a nice little unique code on it, and that code is what you'll go register. So then kind of open him up. You can see kind of sturdy box on this. You can see the fragrance bottle on the inside. Let's pull him out. Cool. So pretty much empty on that side. And let's talk about this. So this is, if you know anything about Amen, this is what their bottles look like. They're kind of rubbery on the outside. Some are smooth, some are kind of textured, like if you have pure leather, right? So this particular one has got the blue star in the center. So we talked about the batch code, right? The batch code being on the bottom of the box, right? So we pulled out our magnifying glass, we looked at him, and we said he is ABY-N1ET. Sorry guys, old eyes. So how do we know this bottle belongs to that box? The older original versions of the Mugler line, the Amen line, had the serial number or the batch number down here. However, they changed to kind of a refillable model nowadays. So these newer ones you can refill. So how do you do that? The top, back and forth on the top comes off. When the top is off, you can pull the bottle out. It is a little tricky. I won't lie, it's not easy, but it is possible to pull the top out or pull the bottle out. So when you do, this is kind of what your Amen fragrance looks like. And this is unscrewable, so I can go have this refilled. So when we were talking batch code, we said the bottom of the box had our batch code. So now we're going to look on the bottle itself. And on the top here on the bottle, my batch codes should match. So let's see if we can see this one. ABYN1ET. So they match. So that tells me that this bottle came from this box. So one of the things to look for on an authentic Mugler fragrance, or Mugler, right, is what is the batch code and do the two match? So something very important to look for. That's kind of unboxing of this and what it looks like from a reputable reseller, right? So let's look at this. I mean, I've not tried this before. I've never sprayed it in my life. So we're going to do a initial scent. Honestly, I get kind of a coconut, pistachio, with a bit of the Amen base on it. So I'll have to give this thing a full wearing, you know, to give a, I'll do a scent of the day upcoming. And we'll talk about, you know, how this thing progresses over time. So overall, I'm kind of looking forward to trying this. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good one. It is. Now, one of the things, if you know anything about the Amen line, the little atomizer here, the sprayer, it's underneath the rubber, so it can be a little tricky to spray. Some people have cut along here. I've got a couple I've cut, but I try not to. So anyway, this is, you know, A Men Steller 2025 release. Let me know in the comments below, have you tried it? You know, what do you think of it? You know, is it on your want to get list? Things along those lines. So anyway, give me a comment below, like the video, and subscribe. Take care, gentlemen.